Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolve studio today. Part 2 of my series on first-time home buyers. Now, in video number 1, I talked about the things that you should do once you decide to start looking for your next home, the folks that you should work with, and some of the processes that you need to get in place. You can go take a look at that video. On this video, I want to talk about you have found a house, you want to make an offer, what to expect, and what comes next. So at this point, you should have given your realtor your wish list. You should have been pre-qualified by the mortgage company, so you know how much you can afford every month. Now the realtor is going to start sending you homes that fit in your parameter. And what you should do is you look at that list, you go online, you look at the pictures, you read all about them, you let your realtor know which ones you would like to see in person. And so that's when you get in the car and make a day of it. Boy, nothing I like better than to drive around people for 12 hours looking at homes. Actually, I let Chelsea handle you guys. But so you've got that list narrowed down. You go look at homes and you finally find a home that you want to put an offer in on. All right. So here is where listening to your realtor is very important, because your realtor knows the market. The realtor knows what the comparables are in the neighborhood. The realtor can tell you, is this a fair price or not? Should we go lower? And your realtor is also going to know how quickly homes are selling in that neighborhood. That's a big one now, especially in Madison, because homes go on the market in the morning with 5 offers in the afternoon and sold by midnight. So you need to know, is there a sense of urgency? Your realtor can also tell you things like how long this house has been on the market. Have there been any other offers on it? Has there been anything pending on it? So this is where you listen to your realtor, all right? Especially when it comes time to talk about price. Because if you're like most first-time home buyers, if you're like most home buyers, period, your initial reaction is to lowball. The house is $225,000. Gosh, I bet they'd take $189,000. And pay all closing and give me a home warranty and do this and do that. You know, if the home has been on the market a long time, or the home needs updating or what have you, you may be able to negotiate deep discounts on price. But if a home's only been on the market a week or two, you're not going to lowball and get that house. If you do, something's wrong with the house. All right. So listen to your realtor, because your realtor is going to tell you, okay, in my opinion, this is what would constitute a good offer on the house. The house has only been on the market 2 days. It's getting a lot of showings. We probably should offer full price with no closing concessions. Or the house has been on the market a month. You know, they're asking $225,000. What if we go in at $219,000 and we ask for a few thousand in closing? Listen to your realtor. All right. Listen to their advice, because they know more about this than you do, even though, if you're a young engineer, you probably think you do. All right. So listen to your realtor, put in a fair offer on the home. Do not lowball. Do not ask for the moon. Let your realtor guide you along and submit the offer. All right. So you submit the offer. A couple of things may happen. Number one, you may get the offer accepted right out of the gate. Congratulations. You got a house. Almost. They may counter back. They may say, well, we won't take $219,000, but we will take $222,000 and not pay closing. Or they may reject you outright. I see this happen a lot. If you lowball someone in this market, they're just going to boot you out the door. There's not even a counter offer in place a lot of times. So this is where the negotiation takes place. The negotiation happens between your agent and the seller's agent, and your agent is going to go to them and come back to you, and back and forth until a price is hopefully decided on, and then a contract is signed. Now, here's what happens next. The fun is really just starting, because this is where more people come into play. Your agent and the seller's agent are going to be in between you guys, hopefully steering things. 9 times out of 10, you are going to get an inspection done on the property. You are going to get your lending moving along. This is one of the areas where I see a lot of buyers drop the ball, is they don't communicate with their lender. or they take too long getting the lender the paperwork that they need to get the loan processing. While your realtor is working on getting the house set for you, it's up to you to be working with the lender to get the mortgage set up. And you need to introduce your lender and the realtor, because they're going to ultimately be working together to hopefully get this done for you. So as the inspection is happening, once that happens, there may be a list of repairs that you want done. The repair request is sent over to the other side. Typically, there's some back and forth negotiation there. Rarely do you get everything you want, and that's okay. You cannot expect a seller to fix everything on a home, especially an older home. I'll do another video on negotiating, because that is one area, again, where a lot of deals fall through. Some realtors, I don't know why, but they will simply cut and paste the summary out of an inspection report, and in the buyer's mind, all of that stuff needs to be taken care of, even though usually they're not really legitimate repairs. I'll save that for another video. So as your realtor is working through the inspection, working through the repairs, it's up to you to make sure your loan is on track. You're providing your lender with all the paperwork required to get you to the point. And that's when we get the title company involved, because there has to be a closing attorney, a title company, who is going to take all of this and make it a legal and binding contract, okay? So that's your team right now: your realtor, your lender, the closing attorney, the inspector, whoever does the repairs. Again, there are a lot of balls in the air, and it's really easy to drop one. So it's up to you to stay on top of this. But again, trust your realtor, because a great realtor will make this process so easy for you. That's always my goal is, just hang on, let me drive, sit in the back, have a nice water, have a mint. It's an Uber. I'm a realtor Uber, all right? And let me take care of everything. So there you go. That is the process from A to Z. And hopefully the repairs are made. You do a final walkthrough. The lender does his part and the mortgage is approved. You all meet at the closing table. You sign your life away. Congratulations. You're a homeowner. So, hey, let me tell you a little bit about a couple of my team members. They sponsor these videos, and if you work with me, chances are you'll probably end up working with them. Number one is Stan McDonald and his team at Jacob Title. Stan, we call him the hometown closer because he closes so many homes right here in our little hometown. Stan will go out of his way to make sure everything is done quickly, legally, promptly, and in a way that all you have to do literally is show up and sign. And if you mention to Stan that you heard about him here on the video, he's going to knock $100 off your closing costs. Your lender could be the most important member of your team because they control the money side of things. We work a lot with Stephen Allen at Caliber Home Loans. Stephen, we call him the miracle man because he can get a mortgage when no one else can. Stephen knows all about rates, all about loan programs. He can tailor the loan specifically to you to save you all kinds of money, time, and trouble. And if you mentioned to Stephen, you heard about him here on the video, he will waive the appraisal fee. All right, so there you go, first-time home buyers. It can be a lot of fun or it can be a pain in the butt, depending on your team, depending on how reasonable you are in the process, how quickly you can do what's required of you, and you keep everyone on track, and you end up with a home. All right. Hey, if I can help you in buying or selling real estate, I'm always here. 679-0704, Tim at revolve.com. Find me on the web at revolve.com or look me up on Facebook. All right. That's it. Get out there and make it a great day. We'll see you next time.